favor of love marriage by speaking a few points on it. Uh, uh, Marriage is something wherein two individuals live together and are bound for life, and they have to live with each other, no matter the hardships and the good things which come through their way. And I believe that when these two individuals get to know each other through means of love, they get to know how the other person lives. They get to know what their characteristics are, and they understand if they have the capability to survive with it uh, and to make sure that they are on the same tangent. And I believe that when a person gets to know the other person and then they think that they are in a good relationship, only then marriage will be more effective for them, and that way they'll have less insecurities and more uh, happier life if they get to the marriage part.
It's a group discussion, so
I
anybody,
agree.
yeah, anybody can speak at any point of time. You don't have to wait. Carry on.
Yes, I agree with you. Marriage is completely about, mostly about love, but in many instances, we have also seen that in love marriage, the partners might lie about their family background or their or rather themselves. So in love marriage, like the famous saying goes, love is blind. People often forget to judge, focus on the other aspects other than love, which might be a problem for both of them um, after the marriage. For example, if uh, one of them, even though love is not about standards or status symbol or anything, but still, if one person is from a higher class in the society and another person is from a comparatively lower class, then the person from the higher class might not be able to uh, be comfortable around the environment of the other person, even though they are in love. So I think that might also be a problem after marriage.
Please carry on.
I think we need to explore what arranged marriage really means, because in this context, because even after setting up two people, like I believe in India, it's a very dominant thing where uh, usually the parents or relatives fix the relationships for their kids. But if even after letting the kids, even if let's suppose their first meet is arranged, but if they are given enough time to know each other at their own pace and to get to know each other completely and well in full marriage, in full manner, is that really an arranged marriage or a love marriage? Because we know a lot of we have seen we've seen people all over the world also where either a friend of a friend is setting someone up for a date or something. So would we call that an arranged marriage as well, or would that be a love marriage? So I would be in support even if the first meetup is arranged, if both the people are given a fair chance and given enough time as per their own requirements to get to know each other and know about each other and take as much time as they want for that procedure. Then if that marriage is called arranged marriage in this context, then I don't think there's anything wrong with that, provided they are given time according to their pace.
I agree with Gurkirat. I think that way, just like two people are involved in the marriage, the families are also involved in the marriage. And if in the way Gurkirat has mentioned, that way the people who are getting engaged will also be very much content, and the families will also get to know each other's families better, and that will probably help to make the bond better between the individuals and as well as the families.
Yeah, Raya, Kaushani, Sarang, what
Ah,
are your views?
I think even though like in today's time, I feel like even though people who are for love marriage, we have become like very convenient with the idea of 50-50, especially who are in the idea of love marriage. But if in the reality a marriage doesn't work that way, a 50-50, it's either 60-40 or 70-30 that way. But people who these days believe in love marriage, especially, the bachelors in their 20s, they have the idea of this 50-50 concept, which often results in a very short-term marriage because they always, even after marriage, it's always me and you. But in a marriage, we always need a we, and I feel like there is less commitment. But when you in an arranged marriage, but I again go with the same concept that you should be given time to know each other, not just set up a date and get married one day because of our parents saying. But um, we should be given time to know each other, understand our views, opinions about everything, not just, what we like about each other, starting from financial opinions to political opinions, which are very important for a long-term survival of a marriage.
Yes, Sarang. Sarang, your connection is not okay. So better check it tomorrow. Yeah, anybody wants to add anything? Okay. So the ideas I think were very limited. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The,
sir.
the ideas were very limited. I think your ideas should be more broad based. So first of all, you should talk about why marriage at all. Why do we marry? So why do we marry? Why in human society? Why do we marry?
To keep our uh, generation and legacy going on.
To keep our generation and legacy going on, for procreation, so
For
that
companionship.
for companionship. How did marriage originate? What used to happen in the olden time when men were living in forests, still not very well organized? What used to happen that time?
Sir, can you repeat what you just said? I got disconnected, so I couldn't
I said,
hear.
I said, what used to happen when marriage did not exist in the human world? Olden times, very old times, what used to happen when men were not so organized?
I think this comes down to the property, assets, and establishing lineage between families, such
Hmm.
that the assets, especially the assets and the property, and everything is passed down to our next generations, and that way we keep our legacy going on.
Hmm. So one is the distribution of wealth. What else?
So keep on growing the family, I think.
Keep on growing the family. So why family? That's the question. Why have a family at all?
Humans are social animals, and uh, that way they get to live with people close to them.
Yeah, social animal can be friends also. You don't need a family to be social.
I think you need a family if at any point of, you have friends, but I think family is someone you fall back on difficult times.
Yeah, so the
And through a
question.
marriage,
So
yes,
is
sir.
are humans monogamous by nature?
No.
No. Then why force monogamy, kind of sort of forced monogamy? Marriage is kind of forced monogamy, right?
Uh,
So why was this?
That used to be the case. I think that is slightly changing, not very rapidly.
Yeah,
And
but why it has been there for centuries, right? So why monogamy was forced on human beings, both men and women, when by nature we are not monogamous? Because there would lot of otherwise there will lot of jealousy and fights, and human beings were hunter gatherers, so women will stay at home and the men will go out and hunt, right? And one man can have relationship with many women and vice versa, and one wouldn't know who is the child of which man or person. So to give some kind of organization or semblance or sanctity to the whole relationship, the concept of family came up. Now Ayush is saying that monogamy need not be necessary in a marriage situation as per current trend. So my question is why have marriage at all? You can have live-in, right? You are in your 20s, most of you. Why didn't you talk of live-in relationship? Why have marriage at all? Leave aside love marriage or arranged marriage. There's so many things now, na? Live-in relationship that is also passé. Now it is like situationship and so many other things. So why not those things? Why do we need to marry? So bring up these things in the discussions, okay? Current situation is not in favor of marriage. Many people don't want to marry. If they marry, they don't want to have children. Why? Because the society is again changing. So we can have a live-in relationship. We can have a gay relationship also, which doesn't require a man and a woman to marry. Okay. So when you are given these kind of topics, you should also bring in the current context so that it seems that you think about these things. Okay. Is that clear?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So every day we will do one interview and maybe one discussion, or some days maybe two interviews and two discussions. And you keep reading newspapers, articles, magazines, online, offline, whatever you want. What you don't understand, we'll discuss here in class. Okay. Tomorrow, can we have the class
Okay,
at
sir.
8:30?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
tomorrow's class will be 8:30. Okay.
Sir, I have a small doubt.
हाँ.
So, like, I started by supporting love marriage, but then I also supported arranged marriage. Do we have to stick to a side, or we just keep the discussion going on and put up fair points according to the discussion?
No, you don't take sides initially.
No,
You
like not abrupt sides कि यही अच्छा है, ये गलत है. But like once I start topping on one side, can I jump to the other side?
No, when you start in the initial part of the discussion, you will just say that let us discuss what are the positives and negatives of each kind of marriage. So you are not
Okay.
taking sides.
Okay.
Towards the end only, when you are convinced about your position or the group's position, then you can take sides.
Okay.
There
ठीक है.
also you will not say I think, you will say that the group, what the group discussed, it looks like arranged marriage is better or it looks like love marriage is better.
Okay, sir.
Anything else? Chalo. Good night then. We'll meet tomorrow at 8:30.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night, sir.
sir.